Gosh, it's been ever since I played freaking Guilty Gear. I'm gonna probably do PC, but I'm gonna do PS4 first, and then I'm gonna switch over to PC. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Ellie, how you doing? Not sure why you be here. Should be watching Justin if he's streaming. Me too. Swap this out real quick. Then we'll do Tekken tonight. As if I feel like Tekken by tonight. Okay. Put the game volume up. Ooh, shit, that's loud as shit. That'll work. All right. All right. Oh, I don't have to do that. I can just do this. Okay. Oh, this feels so weird in terms of PC version. I'm gonna try to get some online matches with it. Alright. Or was it? Nope. Oh, why am I picking this up now? Oh, fucking it up. What's up, good boy? Oh man, it's been such a long time since I played this. I should just switch it over to PC because this feels weird to me for some reason. Probably because I played too much Tekken. That's probably what it is. It's just me playing too much Tekken. Alright, that is just pissing me off right now. Alright. Okay. All right. Online. Oh. Screw it, we'll go.
A lot of like dubstep.
I thought you were going to call it drug step, and I was like, that's a perfect way to put it. I was like, yeah, drug step is definitely...
I love dubstep, though, that's what makes, so it makes sense. Like...
We've got a newcomer. Good luck. Bounce. Versus Soul. Get ready to rock.
放っておきすぎだ。猶予はない。
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock. It's not over yet.
Oh, I'm mashing like a motherfucker right now.
Turn up the heat. It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
まずてめえが医者にかかる。
Bounce versus Soul. Get ready to rock. Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock. It's not over yet.
Just gotta get back in the groove of this.
Turn up the heat. Duel 3. All or nothing. Not over yet.
All right. No, it's me.
Versus Soul. Get ready to rock.
I have not played this game enough.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock. Duel 2. All or nothing.
What's some shit I can do with Soul?
あなたの体
Versus Soul. Get ready to rock.
Whew.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Yep, he did. I haven't played. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing right now.
Turn up the heat. It's not over yet.
Ah, shit. Blitz. I accept that.
あなたの
Good connection, so I'm gonna fuck keep going.
Versus Soul. Get ready to rock. Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock. It's not over yet. We've got a newcomer. Duel 2. Turn up the heat.
Fuck. How do I play this game again? Oh, you're right. I got bad habits. I gotta get rid of them. But it's all downloaded into head.
Versus Soul. Get ready to Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock. Cautious wins. Duel 2. Keep on rocking. Good luck. Bounce. Versus Soul. Get ready to roll. Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock. Duel 2. All or nothing. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Duel 3. Keep on rocking. We've got a new counter. It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
Ah, fucked up. I panicked. Versus Leo. Get ready to rock.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock. It's not over yet. Duel 2. Turn up the heat. Good luck. Bounce. Versus Soul. Get ready to rock. Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Should have burst it.
It's not over yet. We've got a newcomer. Duel 2. All or nothing. It's not over yet. Foul. Versus Soul. Get ready to rock.
Alright.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock. Not over yet. Duel 2. All or nothing.
Congrats on doing MVPs.
It's not over yet. Duel 3. Turn up the heat. Faust versus Soul. Get ready to rock. Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock. It's not over yet. Duel 2. All or nothing. It's not over yet.
Oh shit, behind me.
Versus Soul. Get ready to rock. Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh fuck.
Duel 2. All or nothing. It's not over yet.
Fucked it up. Fuck that up. Try again. I'll get it sooner or later. Or not.
Venom versus Soul. Get ready to rock.
It's not my lobby. I'm just randomly on a PS4 right now playing. I'm debating whether to play PS4 or PC right now. I'm just playing PS4 right now. So which console are you on? PS4 or PC? Perfect. So PS4, I mean, I'm in whatever lobby this is. I'm making a lobby here in a minute and start doing that. Oh, I got taunted.
Turn up the heat.
Oh man, it's been such forever since I played this shit. Fuck. I used to be better than this shit. I used to do better than this. But then again, I had bad habits. I've always had bad habits. Because we're in the OG hot ice cream lobby. I don't know when's the last time I played. I think it's back in December. Might have been sooner than that. I'm not sure. Guys, stop doing DPs. I'm so doing DPs right now. I'm falling back on shit that I shouldn't be falling on. Alright.
Turn up the heat.
Thought I was gonna grab him there. I killed myself. Oh, fuck him. I'm worthless right now. A game like Rev 2, play 4 years, leave 2 months, and play it like trash. I've always played like trash. That's the fucking problem. Give me one more. And I'll go make a lobby here on the PS4.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
see. Oh, that's not gonna work.
Duel 2. Keep on rocking.
Shouldn't have bursted there. Oh, fuck, I died there. Yep. Alright. GG's. Let's see. That's it. Is that all correct? Yep. I just want to try Guilty Gear again. Like I love this game, but I've been so adapted recently playing more Tekken because honestly, I'm not sure why. It's just that I'm enjoying Tekken. Like I am legit enjoying the shit out of Tekken recently. Hell, even yesterday I played some Grand Blue. I fucking actually enjoyed the shit out of that too a little bit. I will. I'm gonna keep playing Tekken. I'm gonna play Tekken again tonight. I just wanna, you know, get back into other games too. Grand Blue's gonna be coming. Grand Blue's updates on the 24th, so it's 4 more days from now when the season 2 starts coming in, the balance and everything. I want to play that. Got the right stage set, right? Yeah.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, I know. Gotta wait for Strive. Oh shit! Could I anti there that? I don't know where my head's at right now. I do not know where my head's at right now. DJ Metal Hawk. I don't know who that is. I am trash. I am trash too. Do not take it wrong.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
God, this feels. It's supposed to be 4 friends, and this sounds. Should just anti that. That works. This connection is jumping. Your connection was fucking amazing, Zero. I gotta do something here. Because of that Wi-Fi. God, I don't want to fucking play that kind of connection. Yep, IK really on that. Yep, I'm doing IK on that shit. I had to do it. I haven't done it in a long time anyway. At least I still remember that. Christmas color soul. Ain't Christmas yet. I didn't connect because I didn't do it right. I need to get my ground game back. You know what? I'm gonna try some here.
Who dares to enter the mayhem?
I know the feeling. Like right now, I'm relying on muscle memory, not thinking, and it's not the right way of doing things.
Central Organ Tower.
Like legitimately, I'm not thinking. I'm just hitting buttons and hoping that something happens. I don't know why. I got Red Bull and everything. I think I'll be focused right now. I'm not focusing.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1.
Well, without a character, I don't know. We're going to eat. That's what to eat. Okay. Alright, Dad. Okay. Four circle back is for heavy is for eating.
Turn up the heat.
Okay, that's a slide. There's something I can do off of that. Oh, okay.
Soul versus Soul.
Soul versus soul again.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock. It's not over yet.
You got something there.
Duel. 2. Turn up the heat.
I believe in Zero. Come on. I forgot what you're trying to do here. Because it looks like you're missing buttons here or something.
It's not over yet.
We got 6 more months maybe till Strive comes out. It'll be a whole new game to learn.
Duel. 3. Keep on rocking. Counter.
Okay. Trying to figure out what I'm watching right now. Oh. You just held back and flawless defense there. Oh, where's there? I'll avenge you. And the connection's not that great either.
Who dares to enter
It happens.
Central Organ Tower?
It happens. I burst when I don't mean to sometimes too.
Soul versus Soul.
But the burst, for me, the burst is right next to my heavy button, so I sometimes mistap that.
Heaven or hell? Duel 1. Let's rock.
Damn, I got hit Ground Viper and fucking lag. Holy shit. Oh shit! Fuck, I'm gonna rely on bad habits. We're relying on the bad habits. I'm not gonna try to correct it. I'm just gonna rely on the bad habits. You didn't mean to mistap it. You thought it would ride stomp. Damn, he left. Oh. Was not expecting you to come out right at the get-go with that one. Oh, well, you should be able to get something out of this.
Duel 2. All or nothing. Counter.
Gotta tuck that out. You can punish that.
It's not over yet. Rejected.
GG's. Oh shit, we got a Kai Kiss.
Soul versus Kai. Get ready to roll.
We got ourselves a Frenchie. Oh boy.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ah, fuck that up. Oh, you're gonna come forward. Okay. Oh, I could have blocked and flaws to fist that. I'm stupid. I tech 2. Oh, if I got my combo ender there. I misinputted it. I misinputted it. I'm so bad. I'm bad. I could have. Okay. I hit a button. I was trying to tech, and then when I kept smashing the button on tech, and I had to hit the button. Oh, fuck me. Alright. GG's. I'll get back into this. It's interesting to play Guilty Gear again. Oh, damn. Oh man, you had that. Oh, fuck. The one tool in Soul's fucking shit that's so fucking bad. Brown Viper. We got Johnny, we all lose. Johnny, best character in the world, man. That's what happens, man. Look. You got this. Just need to play and remember. I legit got a guy who's been bugging me to play fucking Guilty Gear, and I stream Guilty Gear and he doesn't come in. Fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious to me. He's like, man, stop playing Tekken and all that other shit. It even bothers me on fucking Discord. Play some Guilty Gear. I want to learn Guilty Gear. I want to play Guilty Gear against you. And the moment I've streamed Guilty Gear, he doesn't show up. I know he's on. That's why I kind of felt like, you know what? Yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll start playing fucking Guilty Gear again a little bit. Besides, it's been fucking, I don't know how goddamn long since I played Guilty Gear. Like, I want to say it's been sooner than fucking December. But with Grand Blue and now learning Tekken. Like, this became a sideburner game. I'm sorry. Like, Rev 2 is still a great game, but I want Strive. I really want Strive. And honestly, playing Tekken, like, I made a bit. I was complaining so much in my head about Strive, about like all the damage and how fucking bullshit it is. Like 3 fucking wild throws, you can kill your opponent and shit. In Tekken, if you fuck up, you're dead. But Tekken's fun. And the more I think about it is, you know, those fast-paced type games like that, that's what I want. I want to go back to that. I'm actually interested in playing Strive that way. I fucked up. I don't know why I burst there. Panic burst again. Do a ground viper. I was trying to do that. It's only dead if the community makes it dead. But if you enjoy, I mean, it's not technically dead in the hearts. Like, I'm surprised that the PS4 version right now of Rev 2 here has actually got fucking lobbies in it. It's like, it's fucking pretty gorgeous. Alright. I don't know why I bursted there. I should have just saved it. I was gonna die. Alright.
Keep on rocking.
Oh, hitting buttons when I should be hitting buttons. Oh, I'm dead. Oh shit, no I'm not. I'm dead. I'm pretty sure that Rev 2 lobbies are actually fucked up from the up. I've read some shit about that. Like, what the fuck happened? Was it because of the new Windows update or some shit that happened? Like, legit, I was reading about that on Twitter. Like, everybody's like, I can't play Guilty Gear Rev 2. I can't play Guilty Gear Rev 2. Like, didn't they fix that by now?
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Like, does anybody have any idea, like, what exactly happened at the PC version? Because I think I've seen, like, Native and Deb or something say, like, they can't play it on PC because it keeps crashing. All they have to do is an update to Rev 2 stream, and they don't bother with that.
Turn up the heat.
Whoa, what the fuck is the... Whoa. Oh, that's fucking stupid. But Steam does automatic updates, doesn't it? Like, the Steam version would be automatically updated. How you doing, Kirby? Oh, that's just stupid. If you're just fucking lazy not to update the game just to play it on PC, that's kind of stupid. I'm enjoying Tekken, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually enjoying it. Tekken's been fun. Playing Negan has been fun. But as you see, now we're playing fucking Rev 2. And God, I realize how bad I am.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
The only problem I got with Tekken is the internet, is the online shit. Those connections can get bad. Like, it says I got a 4-bar connection, but some motherfuckers on Wi-Fi, and it's fucking... Oh shit, that's not what I wanted, but okay, well. I'm dead for that anyway. I panicked. I didn't know what to do there. I was like, oh shit, I'm in Dragonstone. Fuck. sure it's also like that in the PC version too. I'm dead here. Yeah, Tekken 7 is fun. I talked to Hurtbox, and because he's fucking like massively fucking big on Tekken, and he just said that like season 3 just fucked up the PC version. It fucked up the PC version. It fucked up the PS4 version. He refuses to play it. Like he was trying to give the PC version a chance or whatever.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Johnny's such a cool fucking character. It looks like my son just woke up from his nap. Go back to sleep for a little while. I can't stand Dragon Ball Fighters. I've been trying. Is that guy teabagging? I thought I saw the Johnny teabag. I'm legitimately
All or nothing.
that people still want him back universally. Yeah. All I'm gonna say is that when it comes to Dragon Ball Fighters, I've tried so hard to give that game a shot. And because it's Dragon Ball, I love Dragon Ball, and hey, Arc System Works makes Dragon Ball Fighters. This is gonna be great, but I just can't. I don't like the fucking 3v3 aspect. I really don't. I don't like the game as a whole. I don't like what they've done with the game after season 3 here, because I mean I played it in season 1. It was alright. It was good. I had fun with it. Then season 3 is like, let's see, for example, Goku's 2M, which is basically his universal starter for a lot of his basic combos. Used to be 10 frames, which the startup on that was 10 frames. So it used to be able to be a really good startup against pretty much anybody. Then they would make it 14, and now they just dropped it down to fucking... You can do 1v1 and 2v2, but that's like not online. You can only do that shit via local. It's just that Dragon Ball Fighters, I mean, and technically it's not that fun if you do it that way either.
Duel. One. Let's rock.
Okay. I'm gonna waste my burst here. All right. See, there's gotta be an I thought he was gonna be closer that time. That ain't gonna work. Nope. I knew the grab was gonna come. Shit, just checked it. Jeez. And this is why Johnny is fucking amazing.
Duel. All or nothing.
Come on. Oh, I'm dead for that. Oh shit, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Now I am. I thought I was gonna be dead. I thought you grabbed me there. I did good in the first round.
Johnny versus Venom.
But no, I've been dabbling in other fighting games. Tekken is something that I've been enjoying. Dragon Ball FighterZ, I can't get into it. I want to try, but at the same point in time, it's just way too much shit, and that makes me just cringe on it. So I'm not even gonna bother to try with that shit anymore. No, but Tekken and Grand Blue, like Grand Blue, I'm waiting for the next 4 days. I am not touching KOF 13. I mean, I've tried to play King of Fighters, but shit now. Like tonight, I'm gonna play Tekken tonight, and I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna see about trying to have some fun in that. Right now, it's just Guilty Gear right now. Logan. And it's looking like I'm gonna have to get off here in a few minutes because Logan does not want to go back to nap. Fighting games is kind of dead. I don't know about saying that fighting games are dead right now. Like if you're talking about like there's nothing new right now, yeah, I guess in that sense it's dead. Like there's nothing new, but I mean, look, coming this spring, we're gonna get fucking Guilty Gear XR, we're gonna get Guilty Gear Strive. I'm looking forward to that. I'm sure there's gonna be Street Fighter 6. I mean, look, they announced like Grand Blue's gonna have a second season coming out in 4 days. That's gonna bring that community back for a little while. Especially with a new character, which I can't even pronounce his fucking name. I've wanted to play JoJo, but I'm gonna be honest. Even on Fightcade, I have it on Fightcade. I played it on Fightcade before. I don't know how to play that game. Strive comes out in spring. Tekken's community is fucking strong as shit. I've seen that. I guess you could, if you consider Smash fucking something amazing. Neither do we. Fuck it. I got the links still for all of Fightcade. I'm gonna put no, actually I got all that shit downloaded on this system already. I'm gonna go ahead and install all that shit, and I'm gonna fucking set up my controls for that. My Hero 1 just is not a fighting game. That is a fucking arena fighter. That's like fucking Naruto fucking bullshit. That's not a real fucking game. That's not a real fighting game. That's fucking like Naruto Storm. Which, you know, I did enjoy back in the day. Naruto Storm Revolution, Storm 3, Storm 2, Storm Generations. I just did not enjoy Storm 4. Storm 4 was the shittiest fucking game that ever was made. That's why I was blacklisted from Bandai. Cause I think that review's still on this fucking channel where I fucking talk shit so badly about that game. And what's funny is I have not touched that game as promised. After I did the 100 rank battle on Twitch, and I was like, okay guys, I'm doing 100 rank and that's it. I'm never touching Naruto Storm 4 again. Never have. Naruto Storm 4 is not that great. Compared to Revolution, especially single player story mode, that is a shitty fucking game. The story mode was fucked in that. Give Daddy a few minutes, buddy. There's a good Venom. I tried doing a fucking fireball, gun flame, that didn't work. Like anybody who defends Naruto Storm 4, I'm sorry.
Duel 2. Keep on rocking.
Why are you making balls in the air, buddy? Okay, I did not believe that was gonna work. I thought the ball was gonna hit me first. Okay, that's gonna go. Oh, I know that name. Leave Hawk alone. Raven player. I have not seen that name in such a long time. The fucking pressure of Venom. All right. Give me a few minutes here really quickly. I'll be right back. I got a 2-year-old that's crying in the background that does not want to be in his pen. So I'm going to go deal with him really quickly. I'll be right back. Go ahead and start bitching amongst yourselves.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock. Duel 2. Keep on rocking.
Alright, I'm back for a little bit. I'm not sure how long, but like I said, I got a 2-year-old in the background over here. I've yet to play Soul Calibur. Well, no, I've played Soul Calibur, but I played the one on the 360 back in the day. That's the one I played. I played the one on the 360 back in the day. When it comes down to Tekken, though, honestly, it's been a lot of fun. I never thought, like, when I first started Tekken, I just thought, like, hitting fucking buttons. I didn't really learn no combos or anything with Negan. I never really got into it. I just, you know, I've tried to sample combos, couldn't figure out that just like it's a dial-based game. Like, you gotta dial in your shit first. There's really with the buffer window. But once you learn it and you play it, it actually, yeah, like, there's high damage in it. You can fucking see the fucking Akuma that gets his ass fucking handed to him to where he's only got 1 pixel of health left, that in a fucking tournament, that he can straight up fucking annihilate someone else from that. And it's like, it's a fast-paced game. You take a lot of damage in it. One or two fuck-ups, that's it, you're dead. And I actually do enjoy that aspect. And the more I've played Tekken, the more I was like, you know what, my original analysis about Strive is bullshit. Because technically, that's what Strive's gonna do. It's gonna be like Tekken. You make one fuck up, there goes almost all your health, if not all your health. Boom, there you go. High damage. Like I said, I might need to be going here in a minute. My son, for some apparent reason, is like, he doesn't want to stay downstairs. He doesn't want to go upstairs. He don't know what the hell he wants right now. He is crying. He's acting like a fucking 2-year-old. Oh wait, he is a 2-year-old. It's like he just wants cuddles right now. I'm always cuddling him right now, so I get to play a little bit more. All right. You know what? We're gonna try to do this as best as we can.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Lieutenant lands here. Oh, great. Yeah, it comes out after the fucking fact. Because I mashed it too fucking hard. That's why. I messed up those fucking inputs so hard. Yeah, he probably wants to play Panda. Alright. That's an overhead. I don't know how to deal with, I do not know how to handle Venom's pressure, to be honest. I hope so, because he started crying when he was asleep. Which makes me wonder if he had a nightmare or some shit.
Johnny versus Venom. Get ready to rock. Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
But yeah, I'm gonna probably play some more Tekken tonight. I'm only a scary bastard when I have to fucking be a fucking dad. That's all about it. When you go to see your son start eating fucking paper, yeah, I'm gonna yell at him. How do you handle this fucking pressure? Well, John's got Hellfire, so he might be able to pull this off. Honestly, I kind of want to just skip and let these two go. I know I could. But the question is, am I going to continue playing this long enough to actually bother to go watch Soul vs. Venom?
Soul versus Venom.
You can have your Blaze Blue cross tag too. Honestly, I honestly don't think that we're gonna get another Blaze Blue game for a long time, to be honest. I think now they're working on that Ruby game, so
Let's rock.
that was a bad idea on my part to do. Right stomp. Oh, they're doing KO at 15, but like I said, I don't think they're gonna be doing anytime soon. I don't think we're gonna get like another Blaze Blue type game in a while. Should have blocked down. Ah, I forgot the ball goes around there.
Johnny versus Venom. Get ready to rock.
There's one single thing Venom did round one that shows he's out of our leagues. I didn't catch it.
Let's rock.
I will be honest, I didn't see it.
Duel 2. Keep on rocking.
Ah, oh, dude. Okay, yeah, you can go ahead and have all those types of excuses. You need to go get your PS now. I fucking asked you yesterday. Oh, I'm at a friend's house. All this other shit. I've asked you yesterday, and I streamed it today for you. And now all of a sudden, yeah, this song just went. I got some tracks that do that shit. This track just fucking like went fucking so fucking high. That's a song. That's not thing. Darkness. Like legit.
Soul versus Venom.
Oh, I believe you, but I'm just saying. You could have said something yesterday. You could have been saying like, "Oh, I'm on a PS trial or some shit." Logan, stop! Oh, I'm dead here. I'm dead for that. I am dead for trying to do that. Oh, I might have... Ah, shit, I'm dead for that. I had that too. Nah, I wasn't know what you're doing tasks. I'm clean. Ah, jeez, man. I tell you what, that fucking game is fucking retarded. I try with this all, but it gets me killed. I need to stop that shit. I'm bad at this game. I'm real bad at this game. Hold on, I'm holding my own a little bit better now with the Venom. Yeah, because I ain't got no good shits to give on his channel. Because I'm actually playing. Well, Justice Channel, what I'm doing, I'm fucking just sitting there fucking talking pretty much. There's nothing to fucking do. Like, when I fucking play, I shut the fuck up. I fucking sit there and I am myself in that regards. When I'm on someone else's channel like that, just talking, I'm just talking. Because it ain't my channel. I ain't got no shit to give. Yeah, Wolf Moon, yeah. What about it? The one that wasn't play Fighter Z. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about, so what's up? Oh boy, yep, you fought all right. I am 100% sure about this. I'm gonna skip this so I can listen to this story. I'm gonna spectate. Let these two go after a little bit. Logan, stop, please. He calls himself trash, but he isn't trash. What do you mean by that? Because he doesn't have basic fundamentals. I've yet to fight him in Fighter Z, to be honest. I'm trash at fucking Fighter Z. The one thing about Wolf Monogami is that he does do what you tell him to do, but defense-wise, I don't think he'll do. I understand what you're getting at with his defense, how he sucks at hits. Because he wasn't bad. He wasn't too bad playing certain games like Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, and I fought him a few times. He was bad at Guilty Gear Xrd Rev too. I won't lie, because he played in Potenkum instead of something easier, because that's what he wants to play. But yeah, his defense is pretty bad.
Duel 2. Keep on rocking.
Like you can tell that in some cases that he's trying to force himself to learn. And it's just not adding up. You need to get yourself a gaming computer so we can play Tekken on PC, because apparently the PC version is better than the PS4 version, Matt. That way we got a lot more people playing. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to play it on a PS4 for right now, and then I'm going to swap over to the PC version. And when I swap over to PC, I'm probably not going to touch the PS4 until I get my PS5. Because I got that shit pre-ordered. I hate to say that, but like with Dragon Ball FighterZ, that's what it feels like you could do in Dragon Ball FighterZ. You can button mash your way to victory. I mean, look, you got fucking Bardock that's fucking LLL. And let me guess, Wolf Moon then after that kind of cried off or whatever, and he doesn't want to play right now, stuff like that, because he's depressed a little bit. Oh, Zero going back in. Oh, he didn't? We had an issue with him with that kind of stuff a little bit.
We've got a newcomer. Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock. It's not over yet.
To me, when it comes to Dragon Ball, I was talking about Tekken 7. Oh, on Tekken 7, you button mash, and
Turn up the heat.
yeah. Look, I like Wolf Moon, but at the same point in time, I think he needs to kind of grow up a little bit. Because I hate to say it, in any fighting game, everybody's fucking trash. There's always gonna be someone better than you. There's always gonna be someone better than you. It's just, you gotta learn. The only thing that I try to strive for when it comes to fighting games in general, like Tekken or whatever, Tekken, Guilty Gear, even Dragon Ball FighterZ I try to, but I can't do it. Because it's not that I can't do it, it's just I don't want to do it. That's the fucking problem. Let's be honest, I just don't want to fucking do it. It's the fact of the matter is that all I want to do is get good enough to hold my own. That's it. If that makes sense. The only thing that I strive for in a Guilty Gear game, or Guilty Gear, in a fighting game, is if I'm going to learn it and I want to play it, is that I want to be able to hold my own in it. I want to know what the basics are. I want to know and I want to play, and I don't want to feel like I'm trash. I want to feel like, you know what, I did pretty good. And to hold your own against who? What does that even mean? What that means is, like, honestly, is I want to hold my own against other people. Like, I want to be able to know what the hell I'm playing. I want to know what my options are and how I should go about it. Because, like, for example, Tekken. I own Tekken since it came out. I've played it a few times. I played it when Noctis first came out. I played it when Negan first came out. But I could understand how the fucking comboing system worked. I could not, for the life of me, figure anything out. I watched videos, I just couldn't figure it out. And between you and Matt, mostly you with the sample 3, when I saw your inputs, it was like, oh shit, you gotta dial, when you micro dash or whatever, when you dash in, it's like you're dialing it in. Then that little bit of information came through, and then it's like, okay, I can hold my own a little bit when I fight against people. What's your standard of people you want to hold your own against? My standard is that I don't want to be dead in like 5 seconds against anybody. I'm not sure how to explain it the best. I don't know how to explain this. I don't know if I'll ever stream Fighter Z again. Yeah, pretty much anybody. Like, in a sense, like, look, like, of all skill levels. Okay, maybe the standard should be more of the standard of intermediate players. Not really like the high events, because there's no way I'm gonna hold my own against a fucking competitive player, a true competitive player. Slightly above average. Yeah, I guess casuals. I guess that'd be the best way of putting it. Like, fighting against you, even though I'm not holding my own, in the sense is that at least I know that once in a while I can land, I could do something to you. I fuck up a lot, like fighting against you, Monsu, but at the same point in time, I don't feel like back in fucking 2014 when I couldn't do shit against you. At least to a certain degree, I feel like after a couple of matches or whatever, I can, you know, confidently say that, yeah, I'm trash, but I know that, how can I put this? Like, I'm trying to find an actual definition of what I'm trying to say here. Like, the idea is that when I play a fighting game, my entire thing is that I feel like I need to be able to play someone who, yeah, whether they're worse, better, same level skill, and take away some from it. Like, I just don't want to fucking, you know, play and get pissy about it and call myself trash and, you know, go cry in the corner. I want to.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
I don't know what the best way of making this of saying this is. It's like, because everybody has a different opinion about it, and my opinion about it is, in my head, is that what I'm saying is, I want to be able to hold myself, I want to be able to hold my own. Like when when I first played Guilty Gear with Xrd Sign, had a lot of people that fucking bullshitted me, saying, "Oh, you're doing good and everything. You came in, you proved to me that I was trash." But now, like I said, I could play someone like Van Void. I could play people like that, and it's not like it used to be. I might still lose, but at least it's not like it's 100% like fair game. It's not like it's not 100% like I'm going to fucking lose this match. There is a good chance I can win. It's like, hell, I pissed off fucking Chaotic for a little while when I fought his Soul Res, and I beat his fucking Soul Res with Charlotta. And I hadn't touched Grand Blue in a while, and I just fought him. I lost his Ladiva, but I did not lose his Ladiva as hard as I fucking imagined I would lose to it. His Soul Res, like, oh, I'm gonna beat you with Soul Res. Well, he cried about that for a little bit. Then he switched over to Materia. This is an interesting topic. How is this an interesting topic? Like, I just want to know, how the hell is this even an interesting topic? What are you doing out of your pen, sir? Uh-huh.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
What are you doing outside of your pen? Why have you learned how to climb out of your pen? Why are you trying to touch my arcade stick? You really want to play that fucking bad? My God. Because Matsu wants to be the #1, so hearing someone say that they don't want, that is intriguing. Probably just an asinine guess.
Duel. Two. Keep on rocking.
I have no idea what you're talking about there, Matt. See, I'm debating whether or not I should stop this live stream because I got a 2-year-old that is just battering my fucking... Why are you battling my arcade stick? You see, this is the problem of me live streaming nowadays. Man, I love my kid to death, but I also miss the fact that, I really miss the fact that I didn't have kids. That was a bad burst. Can I play? I'm next. Can I play? Oh no, I'm not next.
Johnny versus Axel. Get ready to rock.
I'm gonna get to the Discord here in a second. I'm just watching this real quick. Hold on. All right, he's going to his mama for right now. You want to pick my brain? Okay. I'm gonna be honest. Like, picking my brain is like it. Like I love you to death, Botsu. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love you to fucking death. But at the same point in time, when we have conversations, I always feel like an idiot because I always feel like I'm fucking saying the wrong thing when I don't mean to say something. Because it always comes out the wrong way. But let's try. Actually, I want to try this anyway. Let's see if Discord. Let's see how Discord's gonna work anyway with the stream. Since this is a different type of software and I'm using audio cables now. I'm gonna pop in on Discord here. I'm gonna increase the volume on Discord, and hopefully, Do you want to do it in a private call, or do you want to do it in the actual like Discord channel?
Duel 2. Turn up the heat.
Just us two? Okay. Give me a call. I'm on the PS4. I know, it's bad. I'm gonna, you know what? Remind me tonight and I'll set up the Roku upstairs so that way you can at least have Netflix and shit without the fucking, with a remote without having the user PS4 upstairs. Or I should swap over to the private channel to make sure, or just kick anybody that comes in here out.
Can't go yourself up any higher.
Wait, so go up higher? Let's see. Users.
I guess I could crank it to 200. I got you at like 150.
I never changed this. Like, let's see. 75, 95,
Okay,
94.
Now we're good.
Okay, okay, we're good now? Okay.
Oh, you were under 100?
Yeah, I was under 100.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Yeah. But yeah, it's good now. So you can hear me fine?
I can hear you fine.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, this is an interesting topic because, you know, like I said, we never talk about stuff. We want to talk about, like, you know, the specific game things that, you know, you're confused about. Bring me down a little bit. Maybe I'm too loud.
Let me bring it. I got you increased on my side to like 130. Try that.
Test. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, after this match, just like go to spectate again.
Okay.
I'm still louder than you. My goodness.
I'm gonna fix that in a second here.
Yeah, after this match. No hurry.
I'll fix that in a second, don't worry. Let me see.
Alright, so the match. Don't worry about the stream chat. Just play the match.
Should've jumped. That's a bad burst. Oh, I had that too. Okay. Let me fix
Damn, this stream is like 8-10 seconds behind. Holy crap. Considering right what you said, where you did a bad burst and I saw on the screen, it's really behind.
Well, welcome to YouTube.
You don't have low latency on, I take it?
If I do that, then it gets to a point where people have been telling me they're having issues where it buffers.
Okay.
So I got it set to normal, not normal, but a little bit better than normal. And then they have ultra latency, which, like I said, it gives that buffer issue. Okay, let's see. So let's see. That should lower you here.
How's the balance? Tell us, Kirby. You're the only one that noticed.
Yeah, you're the one that's gonna notice everything on this one, Curb.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock. Counter.
It's fine now. We good? Okay.
Okay.
So listen to the archive right at this point. And if it's still crappy, then we know it's fault. It's on the tape now. But anyway, so let's rewind a bit. Like, you know, back to like, what do you mean by like you want to hold your own, right? Because that's way too vague, right? Because I mean, like I said, like,
Yeah, I guess that's way too vague of a
and then
saying.
From there, you start talking about like Grand Blue versus, right? For example, and then you bring up like, so you're saying like in the case of Grand Blue versus, that's a level that you're satisfied with in terms of what you mean by holding your own. Like,
well, let's see.
There's no right or wrong answer. Like, I'm just trying to get at what you actually mean. That's.
Well, what I'm trying to get at is that, okay, like, remember how I started with Grand Blue Versus? That I didn't know shit about the comboing system. I don't know shit about this, but it's like, especially like when the beta came out, I was like, when I touched it, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. I'm just hitting buttons and I can't figure out things. And then, you know, when I bought it on PC, I played you gave me knowledge of what I could do with Charlotta and proved to me that Xrd was useless, like was not as good of a character as I thought he would be. And then learning that, and actually, you know, after that, when I showed you like, hey, look, I could do this with Gran, I could do this with Catalina, and playing more and learning, you know, how the system actually works, I feel like that's more the sense of where, like, what I'm trying to get at is like, it's like with Tekken and everything else. It's like, when I start a fighting game, in general, I want to get better, and I want to get better as I go, but it's like, I want to get to that part to where, I don't want to go ahead and face someone like you and be like, oh shit, this guy's completely out my fucking league. I'm never gonna be able to beat him and just leave. Like some people that I know of. That I actually, even though I'm gonna lose, I want to feel like I have accomplished something.
So, what would be the metrics to determine if you've accomplished something?
Like if I landed a combo properly, if I did a defense properly, if I saw something and I did something properly, not just go blank minded.
So, like, say, if you fight against someone like me, or like earlier, if you fought against someone like that Venom, right? You're completely lost. You don't want to, you don't want to bother to like grind to the point where you want to hold your own against someone like that, right? Because that's way too high up.
I guess.
Or are you aiming that high eventually?
I'm aiming that high, but the thing is that I don't want to go ahead, because the problem that I have is that I want to be able to understand what I'm doing, because like when I fought the Venom player here, which is the same guy who's playing Johnny against Johnny right now.
Yeah, like this dude is clearly the best one in the room. Like he's even near matching this dude just to show him what's up. It's hilarious.
Right. Well, the thing is that I got my ass kicked, but at least in some parts of fighting him, I felt like I did do some things right. It's not like I was a complete wash to where I got completely fucking destroyed. I got completely decimated to where I wasn't able to accomplish nothing. Because back in the feeling of Guilty Gear Xrd Sign days, when I would fight like in the casual lobbies and such, and you would have players like yourself that came in, I couldn't do shit. I couldn't do nothing. Like compared to you, you were never gonna fall for all the supers. You were never gonna fall for Ground Viper. You were never falling for any of this. You were gonna punish the shit out of it, and I got completely lost. I guess my entire perspective is that when it comes to what level I want to be at, is I still want to gradually get somewhere, but like my comfort zone is where I'm trying to find. Is like when I'm gonna fight someone who's better than me, I still want to be able to say, hey, look, I did this. I still did something in this match. You didn't just go ahead and 100% me to where you always perfect me. I legitimately had a little bit better defense today when I fought you. I legitimately did a combo to completion. I guess that's where I'm getting at, is that like there's a part of me that just I want to get better. I want to get to the point to where, you know, I could do more technical stuff, but at the same point in time, when I play, I want to be able to know that when I'm going to fight someone who is leagues above me or a higher level than me, that at least that I have the confidence to know that I can somewhat hold on to myself.
Okay, so now we just gotta like define. Well, like so like that's your desire, that's your goal, right? Now we gotta define what exactly does like this thing that you say holding your own, and you feel like you're holding your own. What does that mean when you fight someone that's way above you, like that Venom? So like you said earlier that there eventually got to the point where you felt like you were holding your own against that Venom, right? So do you think you could recall one or two specific things that you did that you landed on him that made you feel that way? Because I'm still trying to like grasp this.
Well, there was a part where when I blocked someone, when I was just, you know, not trying to be my stupid self here, and I was like, okay, I need to have more defense here, and I need to look for Xrd openings with his fucking goddamn fucking balls. That when I kind of held back a little bit against the pressure, and I did Bandit Bringer, I was able to push him into the corner. Now, grant you, I have no corner combo, no Oki in the corner whatsoever. I have no idea what to do in that case, but it's not like fighting like Bird or Hermes to where, you know, I'm being read, but at the same point in time, it's like I feel like, you know, I did something because I got his health down past a certain limit, which I got him in Hellfire state, and at that point in time, I wasn't blank. My head wasn't blank. My head was looking at what I can do. Normally, when I played like when I first start something like Grand Blue, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing with someone, and I'm trying to get to that point to where, when I'm saying that I'm holding my own, is when I'm actually starting to think about the situation and what I can do. What are my options, and what are the better options to try?
Which is still sounding pretty vague, but if I were to like try and narrow it down, I guess it's a matter of like, even if you're getting beaten, right? Do you still have moments of comfort in a match?
Yes.
Would that be accurate? Okay. So
that's
like,
more what it is. I still feel like
so like say this
comfortable.
guy who's better than you is still beating you like 2-0, but there were enough moments throughout the whole match where you didn't feel completely lost.
Right.
Like there were times when in like there are moments in the match where like in your head you think, hey, this doesn't feel too bad. Like, you know, like this isn't like completely hopeless. That's
right.
What you mean, kind of thing.
Right, because back in like the days like Fight With You in the beginning or whatever, and all the stuff that we fought in Guilty Gear and Grand Blue and everything, there's been moments, a lot of moments, where this is just hopeless. Like, I'm never gonna learn this or whatever. And that's where like the more years with, especially with Guilty Gear, within the more recent years and the most recent times, it's like fighting with you, I still feel comfortable. I'm feeling more comfortable with fighting against you, because it's like I pulled this off. I did this grab. I did this, or this worked. I like the couple of times where it's like I baited out, even though you're never gonna do it again. I baited out fucking your flash kick with fucking Leo at one time. I feel like at those time periods, it's like, oh shit, I'm actually learning something and I'm getting more comfortable. Where back in the day, I felt like complete shit when I couldn't do, when it's like I fight against you or I fight against a better player. It's like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what to do. And it's just a horrible feeling. And my comfort zone, not comfort zone, but the idea of where I want to be at in terms is more like, I just want to feel comfortable to know that, okay, even though I'm gonna get my ass beaten here, that at least I could actually give it a fair chance. I can give it a fair try and not feel useless, not feel like I didn't do nothing. that I took something away from it, or I don't know how the best way to describe it. It's like it's a feeling.
Okay, so essentially, when you play against someone, even though you're losing, but if they give you time to breathe throughout the match, you don't feel so bad, right? You feel like you got a shot, right?
Even if they don't give me time to breathe, I've noticed something.
Well, let's say hypothetically, if the entire time 100%, the entire match, every like both rounds, every given moment, they do not give you time to breathe, then that would not be comfortable, right? Then it feel hopeless, right?
Right.
Right.
I guess what how Matt put it as might be the best way, is that it's like, I guess I want to be good enough. I want to be at a level where where it feels fun no matter the opponent. Because there's times where it feels hopeless, where it's not fun, where you just, you know, there's no pressure. Yeah, no pressure. There's so much pressure.
There's all the pressure, yeah.
There's a lot of pressure that comes against you. You don't have time to breathe. You don't have time to think, nothing like this, and it's not fun. But once you start learning, once I start to get to that point to where you start learning different things about that pressure that you can open up a little bit, it becomes fun. And that's where I guess that's where the aspect of learning, where I'm getting at, it comes from, is that I want to get to a part to where I can turn a situation to where no matter who the opponent is, I can have fun with it. Because at the end of the day, this is still a fucking video game.
Yeah. And the most important thing is to have fun. Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Because if I play somebody that is like completely 100,000 leagues above me, that's not gonna give me a chance to fucking breathe. That's not gonna give me a chance. It's gonna read me completely 100%, and I can't figure out what to do in a situation like. It's not fun.
Right.
Because in that point in time, I'm doing something wrong to allow that to happen. And if I can figure out key elements to not die so fast, to be able to figure out what I need to do, then it opens up to where that's the thing, where it becomes fun. And that's where, like with the Venom, like when CDW here played the fucking Venom, the first couple of matches felt like a fuck ton of like, oh shit, there's so much fucking pressure, what to do. And it's like, once you start, you know, I might still lose. I'm probably still going to lose. It is on paper, 95% that I'm going to lose this on 95% of paper. However, later matches, I started able to do more because instead of fucking hitting buttons and getting fucking killed, I'm blocking. So it's like, that's what I'm getting at, is that I've just, my stage in life right now, because I want to get better, but at the same point in time, let's be honest here, real life fucking comes first. I got a fucking 2-year-old son that doesn't leave me the fuck alone. So nowadays, it's pretty much where I'm trying to find a position where I'm comfortable at, and I can say, hey, look, this is good for now. And if I can learn more as time goes, I'll learn as more time goes. I'm going to be 32 years old. There's a lot of shit going on. I just want to be able to have fun.
And your definition of fun being that you can hold your ground, right? You can hold your own.
Right.
So now, once again, I got to get back to the thing of like, what standard of holding your own, you know, like what's the standard of players that you want to hold your own against, right? Because you literally can't mean all skill levels, right? Like, let's say
I don't think it's all skill levels.
Is fucking Omido, the best Johnny in the world. Right? I don't, realistically speaking, none of us can hold our own against him. Even if we keep trying, right? I mean, well, to a point where like we even feel like it, right? Because I don't think any of us feel like putting in that much effort, right? Because that's a lot of effort, and who knows if it's even possible at like the end of the tunnel. So like somebody that high up, I mean, I really don't think you want to put in the effort to like hold your own against someone like that, right?
No.
Right.
No, I'm not like that.
Yeah. So that being said,
I would say if it'd be a level, if I would have to put it on a scale, it would have to be like under you.
Under me. So you want to hold your own against people under me. Okay.
Pretty much.
All right.
Like, to a certain degree. To where I still want to hold my own. I want to get to the point to where I can hold my own against you. To a certain point. Because, I mean, look, we've had our first to fucking 50 matches. Our first to fucking 500. And out of it all, I might have won 2 or 3 rounds. And it wasn't even with your best characters. But the thing is that with you, you have read, you know everything that I'm gonna do before I do because you've played me for so fucking long.
Yeah, I know how you play more than you know how to play.
Exactly.
But okay, yeah. So I had a hunch that's basically what your standard was around there, which you're not too far off from there, anyways, right? Because like you're clearly very happy that you could like hold your own, if not beat chaotic a bunch of times in Grand Blue versus, right?
Right.
Yeah. So.
But honestly, when it comes down to like something like chaotic, and I don't give a shit if he's watching now, I think anybody could pretty much beat him.
Yeah.
Like, and the first thing he's gonna do, he's gonna complain about lag or some other shit.
Yeah, I mean, he can complain all he wants and stuff, right? But I mean, like, you know, it's net play, it's all stuff. We're not getting rollback in these modern anime games yet, anytime soon. So, and you know, like Xrd will be the first one to work out if it does, and even that's running into some problems recently. But like, yeah, like you know what you're getting into, you know, when you start a match. And the moment you keep doing rematch, you know, you've accepted these conditions. Like,
right.
Hopefully or not, you accept these conditions. Because otherwise, if you're smart about it, you should have stopped after the first 1 or 2 matches. But he kept going, so you can't really complain anymore, right?
No, you can't complain anymore at that point.
Yeah. So, that being said, like, you know, like, as much as, like, Chaotic thinks he's at a certain level, right? But, like, just look at how he does against you, and then just look at how you do against me with those same characters that I played, right?
Well, you see, it's like I told you before, like, since we're going to this topic here. When I first played Grand Blue first, I bought it for him. I bought the fucking PC version for him because it's like, oh, well, this guy plays Grand Blue pretty much daily, he says. And he knows this better because, like, in that situation, because at that time period, it's like, you even said, like, you didn't really like the game.
I don't even like the game that much.
You don't like the game that much.
I still don't. If I didn't play the phone game, you know, I never would have bought Grand Blue versus.
Right. So I'm buying it for someone who likes the game that, you know, is learning the game. And then I play his Ladiva, and then you, like, I fight you, and then I play your fucking Ladiva. There's 2 different fucking Ladivas, and yours is more scary.
Yeah. That doesn't make any sense, does it?
No, it doesn't. But it's more scary. And then it's like, oh, wait a fucking minute. And you're showing that situation. You're showing, like, this is how you, like, without even knowing anything about the character that much, you're fucking doing better. And that's where, like, that's why I like fighting against you a lot of times, is because then, like, fighting you in Grand Blue, fighting you in Guilty Gear, whatever. When you go fight someone else, I hate to say it, a majority of people that I've ever fought is under you. There's very few times I found someone that's above your level. But you could just tell. And then that matchup doesn't become so bad.
I don't know why you keep attracting these people. What the hell, man?
What I'm getting at is that when it comes down to you in certain games that I know of, like Guilty Gear, Grand Blue, whatever, you are legitimately that gauge that I use when I fight someone else. And then I can say, well, wait a minute. If I fight someone else that plays, I don't know. I fight someone else that plays fucking Leo, whatever, and I fought your Leo before. I can clearly tell you gauge level on how badly I get beaten or how well I do in a match to know, like, oh shit, this guy's good or this guy's not good. Fox, where's the chat? The fuck?
I mean, unless it means a voice chat or something.
Oh, this is a private chat right now. If that's what you're talking about. But, like, there's a gauge level. And that's where it all comes back into play, is that, like, okay, when I first played Grand Blue Versus, it wasn't fun playing against Chaotic.
It was or wasn't?
It wasn't. It was not in the beginning. When I first played Grand Blue and I started playing it and I first played against him, it was not fun playing against him. No, I mean, where's your YouTube chat? It's, well, what the fuck you typing in? Whatever. When I first fought him, it was not fun because it's like, honestly, it felt like I was being taken advantage of. I wasn't getting taught shit.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, it's not just chaotic, but like, almost everyone that are quote unquote been coaching you that I've seen them play against you, and then just seeing the way that they play you, I'm just like, this is just toying with like the student here. This isn't actually that helpful.
Right. And that's where it gets to the point to where it's like, you know, I bought the game for him. I don't know. Look, hold on. Forget it's whatever. If someone's type, someone types. Someone doesn't type, someone doesn't type. You really think I give two fucking fucks? Seriously.
Forget the Dragon Ball Z guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the one that bought a chaotic that one time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Making sure I got the right person.
He's the one that I made a mod on purpose in this fucking chat because Chaotic fucking banned him.
Right, from that one.
Yeah, just because he's like, dude, just hold your fucking L and get it over and just be done with it. And Chaotic took exception to that.
Anyways,
but the thing, no, get back with Chaotic though. I bought him the game, and I'm doing this fucking live stream on Twitch and everything. I'm like, oh man, okay, I'm gonna learn and everything. But it's like, it's like, okay, he's not teaching me nothing. It's not understanding anything. All I got told was don't play Charlotta, don't play the fucking ape. That's bad. It's a bad thing to do. Don't play a fucking ape. And then it's like, okay, well, I'm playing Xrd. I'm playing other characters, and then I tell you that I'm gravitating to fucking Charlotta. You're not fucking judging me whatsoever. Actually, you were happy.
Yeah, because I'm gonna like suggest you a character that fits your strengths. I'm not gonna like, hey, don't play Charlotta because she's got this stigma of being a brain dead character or some shit. Which is kind of ironic coming from Chaotic because, like doesn't he, like, you know, is supposedly friends with this top player who is a Charlotta main that won a lot of NLVCs, you know? But there's a lot of irony in that if he's shying you away from Charlotta back then.
Right, but it was like, oh, that's lolly bait and shit like this, and I'm like, I don't know shit about this. I just like the moves. I just like the feeling of it. Like I told you, is like compared to Xrd, which I wanted to learn Xrd, is like Charlotta does the same shit that Xrd basically does, same types of movements it feels like, and it's just better. It just feels better. And I fell more in love with fucking Charlotta than any other character in the game. But I get looked bad upon apparently in that regards because I'm picking Charlotta because, oh, Charlotta's an ape or whatever. It's like, well, I'm sorry. It's like, it's what I like. But you actually go ahead, you take a couple of days, you actually go ahead and record shit. You actually show me, hey, look, this is the basic stuff that we need to go through. And it's not like, it was the worst fucking feeling in the world is when I finally, my eyes got opened up by you. And this is the biggest thing about it. My eyes opened up back in Xrd Sign because of you. And it was the worst fucking feeling that I've ever had. Which is, I have people,
how fraudulent people around you are?
That, but it was more the fact that I was believing all these fucking people. Like, oh, I'm believing Leon. I'm believing all these fucking people. It says, oh, Fox, you're doing great in Guilty Gear. You got this. You're doing good. And I'm not doing shit. But I'm getting fucking every fucking person from this fucking group that's fucking telling me how amazing I am and all this shit because I'm live streaming or whatever. And you come along, and the reason why, like, I gravitated to you is because you were the person that was fucking honest, that you suck at this. And it was the worst feeling in the world to know, like, you know what? I, for a little while, thought that I was actually fucking good.
Because all these people around you are like, oh, you're doing great, Fox.
Exactly. That's the feeling that I never want to have again. Is the feeling that, you know, that's why I always second guess myself in a fighting game. That's why I've always, you know, have those I have that worry that I'll get to that feeling like I feel like, oh, I'm good at this, because I don't want to kiss my own ass in that regards. And it's like everybody back in those days, it was the worst feeling, because after I met you, it's proven, and these guys are still like, oh no, you're the asshole, but you're the one that's telling the fucking truth. And that's where I get at, that's why I say where I want to get to a part where I just feel comfortable when I play a fighting game that, okay, I know this certain combo strings, I know that I can progress with I'm learning, I know that I can get better, but at the same point in time, I don't ever want to go back down to that fucking part again to where I get lied to.
Yeah. That sucks.
Like, I mean,
do you remember me praising you, right?
Very little.
Very, very little, right?
Very little. The times that you have praised me is when I actually did something correctly. And the one time I can remember maybe some praise is during one of our matches in Guilty Gear where some fucking reason I blocked every fucking thing with your Leo and you were fucking like, goddamn. You blocked. Yeah. You did it. I was like, yeah, I did it. Holy shit.
You didn't DP? You didn't ground Viper? You deliberately, keyword, deliberately, you decided to block for an extended period. That was the first time I ever saw you block that long in Guilty Gear. I'm like, huh.
Zero's got it nailed in the head, because when the truth finally came out, it hurt. But then it's like after that part, it's like, okay. After that, I then knew from that point in time that I wanted to get better. I wanted to be able to hold my own, because I had fucking Chicken and Waifus. We had Chicken and Waifus, Def, Nate Palm, and all these other fucking people that was in a live stream that was just telling me that I'm doing good, I'm doing great, I'm doing all this shit right and whatever. And then it's like I said, it's that moment when you broke the fucking truth. And it's not that you fucking just like said the truth. You fucking proved the truth by fucking fighting me. That was the moment that everything crushed. And that's why, like I said, I hold you to a certain gauge level, a high gauge level compared to every single other person. And I know a lot of people get pissed off at that. I know a lot of people say, oh, I'm sucking your dick or whatever, but the fucking fact of the matter is no one's ever been able to legitimately prove you wrong so far.
And I'm here, man. I'm here for debates.
And at the same point, there might be a few exceptions where you have been wrong. You take full responsibility when you're corrected. When you find out, oh yeah, you know what, you're right. You take responsibility. Half the other motherfuckers don't take responsibility for their shit. That's why, like, you know, like, when it comes down to it, yeah, my level that I want to be is, I just want to get to a part to where, you know, I have all the information at hand, and I know that I can get better, and I can gradually get better. Do I feel like do I ever want to get to the part to where I'm like a fucking pro tier I'm fucking like a Mito, I'm fucking like a fucking top fucking soul bad guy? It'd be the greatest fucking thing in the world, don't get me wrong, but I know that that's not going to be something that I can fucking achieve. Not with my current life status. I just honestly want to be able to, when I fight someone, whether I lose or not, I had fun in the match.
Well, if we're gonna put it that broadly, like, because what you just said there would be more work than, say, you know, holding your own against people under my level. Because what you just said could mean possibly that even if you get O2 by somebody, right? But you still understand enough about the game to realize what happened, what transpired, why things happened the way they did. Like, you're able to realize that, oh, you didn't just lose because you were worse than him or that player. You lost because this one thing happened at this one point, and then that thing happened at that one point, and you didn't do this one thing properly, and that's why you lost these exchanges, and that's how you lost the whole match, right? Yeah, that takes a lot of game understanding and knowledge, which at this point I can probably safely assume you still don't know that much about Guilty Gear, let alone playing games in general, because it's a lot. And a lot of modern games like Xrd, it has a lot of things that are very distracting. That does a very good job of like distracting like the new player from like learning the proper concepts. You know? And like what? Game's been out for like 3-4 years now, right? And you've been mashing it for 3-4 years, and it's like for that long, and like you still like I know you still haven't like, you know, gotten the grasp of like a lot of these things that are behind the scenes, because you know when you turn on Rev 2, what you want to do? Ground Viper, DP, wild throw some motherfuckers into IK. Right? Let's be honest, nothing wrong with that, right? Because a lot of people let you get away with it, you know. Because if it's me, oh shit, he's got a full stick of butter. He somehow got it down to like his winning round here. I know what he's gonna want to do. I'm just gonna keep jumping.
Well, the difference is that fighting you, even though I lose, fighting you is still fun.
Oh yeah, because like we still talk some shit here and there, like the banter people.
Well, it's not talking shit. It's that, in regards, it's like you're gonna make damn sure I understand that I can't get away with this shit. Other people don't do that. And it's like, it's fun because it's like, you know, it's a classic thing where I just want to keep having a run back against you in Guilty Gear or whatever game it is when we fight, because let's be honest, you play fighting games a hell of a lot longer than I do, and you have the fundamentals. I don't. You can put that into any fucking game there is, any fighting game there is. You have the fundamentals to push into it. You will find out what you need to do, and that's what you're gonna do. And you're going to fucking space, you're going to play footsies, you're going to know when to hit buttons, and I don't. Like, for me, I just want to air dash straight into your face, and I want to go ahead and hit fucking slash, heavy slash, and then I want to go ahead and then down fucking sweep into fucking bandit revolver, and then when I do bandit fucking revolver, you block it, but then you punch me right fucking after.
Because most people don't stand block it, so then you're actually less than -4, and then you get to keep pressing buttons like, you know, freaking 2D or something, which will counter hit them. Because I've seen it happen for 3 years. Yeah, I know. And I cringe every time I see somebody block your banner revolver in a bad way, and then like, oh, he's gonna press 2D. Yup, it's a counter hit. Yup. Every fucking time.
I do apologize, I'm not looking at the chat.
They just, you know, they just don't know the game that well, or they're just bad. I mean, whatever the case is. And it actually surprises me that like, as long as Xrd's been out, whenever I see you get online, like you still run into like a bunch of like these new players, or you know, like low-level players. Like I'm surprised, like, huh? Because usually one would expect that they would have just uninstalled the game, you know, like by the 3rd year, right?
Right.
But I guess that's just the appeal of like the series, right? Like it looks pretty, it looks cool, you know, it looks anime or whatever, and it's got cool characters, and you know, I guess even casuals will still mash it every once in a while up to this day, which I think is a testament to how well it was designed. But yeah. But okay, yeah. So now I got, I mean, I basically already had a hunch of what you were aiming for when you know what you said earlier before we got in the voice chat. I'm glad I was able to confirm it now.
Oh yeah, like I said, I mean, when it comes down to it, it's I want to get to the part to where, yeah, I want to get to like just a little bit under you. Like
I'd love it. I would love it for you to get to the point where you can just consistently be chaotic. That'll be my dream as like your coach. I'm like, oh yes, like at least make it worth the $60 or so that you spent on buying him the game, you know?
Right. Well, I mean, like I said, I played him yesterday, and I lost. Don't get me wrong. I lost against his Ladiva and everything else, but it wasn't as bad as it was before, and I hadn't even touched the game.
Yeah.
Like, I can tell you, his fucking materia is not fucking scary as shit. Like, it was like, oh, wait a minute. I played Grant. I was thinking he was going to play Zoe again and shit like that. And then it's like, that's what he played. He played Zoe. And he played materia. Like, I got one last thing for you. And it's like, wait a second. He's not hitting his fucking butterflies.
Yeah,
Monsu hits his fucking butterflies.
It's like, isn't it kind of funny, like how someone like Chaotic, you know, thinks he's decent in the game, and he tries all these different characters against you, you know, because hey, I mean, it's just Clever Fox, right? Like he like doesn't know this game that well as much as I do, right? So he tries picking all these other characters that he thinks he plays, right? And then just look at that performance against you who haven't been playing for a while, right? And you just think back, it's like, huh, how did it go when I played these very characters? Because I played through like basically at least 2/3 of cast against you right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm gonna say is that also, like, okay, back in it was this last December, wasn't it? Or was it last? I don't know which December. It was this December, I believe, that we did like fucking 500 hours of Guilty Gear trading.
Oh yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I started talking to Van Void because he caught one of the live streams that I did, and he's like, "Oh man, you know, I would like to fight you again, Fox." And it's like, and he's like, "I've been playing it still for this long. I've been getting all my Dragon Stall combos and everything going." And this was the guy that fucking died to trying to do Dragon Stall combos, and I would always get killed by it. And we fought, and out of the first of 10. I lost only 3 matches against him. All the rest I won. Because it's like, wait a minute, he's gonna go for Dragon Stall. Why am I hitting buttons? Just let him fucking time out. And that's where, like, the aspect of, like, I learned something from fighting you that I translated into another match to someone who used to beat the shit out of me 100%. Now, I held my own against him.
Not only that, you beat him.
Yeah, I beat him. I held my own and I beat him.
Yeah, you went on a positive ratio, like what, 7-3 or something, right?
Yeah, at 7-3, and then it's like that's where the idea is like, hey, shit, I did learn something, and that's where, like I said, like you are the high gauge. So it's like in the aspect of Dragon Ball world, if anybody's going to take this as a reference, I feel like Krillin in a sense where I know that when I get punched, I know when someone punches me, I know their fucking strength level from it. So when I fight you in Grand Blue and you or Guilty Gear or whatever fighting game, you're gonna make damn sure that I am going to you're gonna make damn sure that you're not gonna give me the match. You're going to go ahead and you're gonna do what it is it's gonna take to win. You're not just gonna go ahead and let me win or anything like that. You're not gonna fuck around. And I can fight someone else who plays a fucking Elfelt, and I can tell you that in some cases, if there's a different player who plays an Elfelt, I can tell you whether or not that they're being serious or they're not being serious. Or if they know something or if they don't know something. It's just the way I gauge things. And honestly, play with you more often with like Grand Blue, I was like, shit, I hadn't touched Grand Blue in such a long time. I fucked Chaotic on it, and I fucking did better than I expected. It's like, goddamn. Yeah. If I would have actually had maybe like a couple of days or something, or a day at least ahead of time, and I would actually go ahead and remember what the fuck to do in certain situations, like I was before, I probably would have won almost all those matches. Because like, I totally forgot that Zoe has her fucking 3rd hit. You don't want to fucking go. It's a fucking, I believe it was a low or whatever, and I'm fucking stand blocking that shit.
Yeah.
But then again, he doesn't fucking stay long enough on a fucking character in order for you to, you know, hey, look, let's rematch this again. I want to go for it one more time. No, he's going to switch his character out.
Yeah, but because he doesn't want you to download that character or something. Who knows?
Right. Don't worry about Naruto. I fucking fixed it for you. But, and honestly, yeah, like I said, after playing also fucking Tekken, like, in my head, I was bitching so fucking hard about Strive with a high fucking damage, but then I realized that fucking Tekken's like that. And honestly,
well, Tekken's like that if you get launched by a mid, yeah. But
Well,
like
the
that's
thing is-
why people, you know, stand block more, right? And
Right,
that's why
and
like
he's-
lows are fast and they're, you know, most of them are like almost unreactable. But they don't, but they're not like combo starters, you know. And like the ones that would be a combo starter, you know, they're slower to react to. But the really fast one that you cannot react to, like yeah, they're just pokes essentially, right? And it's like, well, but in that sense, I mean, well, if you don't want to get hit by like a Half-Life mid-launch starter, right? Then you just stand block all the time. But then you're gonna get, you know, like inched down by these lows. You don't want that either, right? So in the end, it's like, you know, well, you gotta play your neutral pretty good, I guess, to, you know, not be in a situation where you gotta guess that all the time.
Tekken is no better than any other game. It tricks you into thinking you're good.
Yeah, it actually, I think out of all the games, like, it does, I think it's the game that does the best at that, and that's why I think the sales are so good, right? It does a very good job of like projecting this illusion upon like new players that they're hot shit. Like
Right.
no other game could do it that well. Like Xrd, kind of close depending on who you pick, but I think Tekken, just as a game in general, you know, regardless of what character you play,
Well, you see,
it tricks people really well.
well, talking about like Strive, for example, okay? You know how I had, we had the conversation, I believe, about the fucking damage in the game. And I was like fucking disappointed in that shit, and I was fucking like questioning shit about it. And then, it wasn't that long ago, maybe about a month or two ago, that I talked to one of my coworkers who's also into fighting games and such, Julio, and we had a conversation about like Guilty Gear Strive with the high damage, and he kind of put it into perspective, and it's like, you know, fighting games nowadays take too fucking long to play. And I was trying to understand what he was getting at. He's like, when you play like Street Fighter, you play Guilty Gear or something, like classic fucking fighting games and shit, a lot of times those matches last way too fucking long, and it takes like someone who's watching or spectating to get to the next part of the match, it takes forever. That fighting games nowadays are changing to the aspect to where they're getting easier, but it's also to the point to where it does more damage because you're trying to get through the game. Like cross tag does that shit.
Yeah, but I can guarantee you, like, that's not why the devs are making it high damage, because, you know, traditionally game matches have gone too long. I'm willing to bet money that's not the reason why they increased the damage.
I don't know why it is, but
I mean, with all due respect to Julio, because, you know, because like every time you talk about it, he sounds like a great cool guy, right? But I gotta disagree with that one opinion, though. But I mean,
well, he's not
like
like he's not a competitive player in the regards or anything. He likes matches and everything. It's just that like when you go watch like Dragon Ball Fighters, he fucking hates that shit because it takes fucking forever.
Right? It's like when Dragon Ball Fighters exist, like how could you complain about any other game lasting too long, right? When
And he's just like Guilty Gear matches can go on way too long. Street Fighter matches go on way too long, like he was trying to tell me. And when you got a game that does high damage or whatever, it doesn't go on so long, and it's not as boring. It actually says, hey, look, if at this point in time you make a fucking mistake, you're gonna fucking die. And then you go on to the next one, and you go on to the next one, and the matches don't last forever.
Yeah.
To me, but
it's great for the spectators, sure. No arguing there.
Not for the player, maybe, but in regards. But what I'm getting at is that after playing Tekken, for the short time frame I have, I'm more accepted of fucking Strive having the damage scale it is because, you know, Tekken does it. Cross tag does it, and you know.
Well, what do you mean by Tekken does it in terms of high damage?
What I'm talking about with high damage is that, like, I've seen it with fucking Matt. I've seen it with some people
out there that's untechable and does a third of your life.
It depends on the stage.
Proven wrong, but I don't think that move exists.
Well, like some of the combos that I've seen, like does like 68 damage. It goes or does like 80 damage. It does, there goes half your life bar.
It's a whole long combo that does a bunch of hits, and it usually I'm most likely it's either like a counter hit starter or a mid launcher starter, right?
Right.
And all that can be prevented just by walking backwards, blocking.
Right.
Right. Now, when you compare to the ridiculous damage of a wild throw in Strive, like how are they even the same? That's what I'm getting at. Like,
Well,
risk reward are so different.
I don't think Strive's gonna have that high of a damage scale because like I think with the like from what was it the first developers backyard one where they were trying to explain the high damages that they were just trying to enforce that
Right, yeah.
we
So, like, there's gonna be another.
we put more damage on these moves on here to enforce that this is going to be a game where it's going to be high damage. It's not going to be this high damage, but it's still going to be high damaging compared to previous Guilty Gears.
Yeah, like we're just going off from like the last beta, right? But I mean, things are still like plenty.
The
of
last
things
beta,
can
I still disagree
change
with the
by this
damage.
beta, I think. Yeah.
I still disagree with the damaging scale in the beta, but I think like
You disagree
after
with
reading
it
that
too low or too high?
too high.
Okay, yeah.
Like when a wild throw is going to do this much fucking damage compared to what you would think in your head it would take. Like 3 wild throws killed somebody.
Right.
Even though in a real match it's probably never gonna fucking happen, because you'd be dumb as shit to have that happen to you.
Well, you think that, but like, is it really the case though? I mean, wild throw, it reaches farther than a regular throw, right? It just reaches a little farther. It's 4-frame startup, so it's unreactable. And once he grabs you, you can't tech out of that because it's a command throw, right? If Soul just grabs you with this unreactable command throw 3 times a round, he wins. Think about that. And because he doesn't have to do like a launcher combo afterwards anymore. Like he just slams to the ground, there's the full damage right there, right? He doesn't have to worry about guts. Because command throw damage, well just throw damage in general, bypasses guts if you didn't know that. Because
I did not know that.
In Xrd, right? If you wild throw from full life and you do your air combat first, it's gonna do about almost a third life, or at least a quarter, right? But if you do it by the time they're past half-life, it'll do shittier damage. So if you're gonna do nothing but wild throw into a basic air combo for the entire round, you probably got to wild throw like, I want to say at least 7 times maybe to kill a person. But in Strive, because every time you wild throw them, that's at least a third chunk right there, right? So I think at most you probably wild throw them 4 times at most, and you win, guaranteed. Like once you get grabbed, that's it. There's nothing you can do at that point. You cannot burst because you're in a throw animation, right? You're just fucked. But if Soul wild throws you in any other gear before Strive, right? The moment you bounce off the ground, if he hits you once, you can burst right there. And we won't get into the technicalities of like that where like he can just like bait your burst or whatever. This is just talking pure damage here.
Right.
Like,
but I mean with wild throw whatever, you should be able to backdash that.
Compare to like how effective Strive wild throw is that I can think of.
But I have faith that with Strive they're gonna fix all that.
Well, yeah, I mean we all secretly hope so, because I mean we still want to play Guilty Gear because it looks very pretty, right?
Oh yeah.
And it'd be such a shame if like such a beautiful game on this new engine that they're doing, right, plays like shit. Or I mean, all the broken shit could be fun, but as Majin Obama put it pretty well, is like, is this the kind of fun that you want to come back like a few years down the road? That's the thing. Because like shit games, also called kusuges, right? Like they can be fun because Hokuto no Ken, Physical North Star, that is a kusuge. It's a shit game. It's broken as fuck, but people still play that shit in Japan, right? Because there's something about the design overall that like it keeps people coming back. But is Strive gonna be that kind of game? That's the thing. Because as stupid as Physical North Star is, a lot of those combos, and all of them, are really hard to do. They're harder to do than they look. Is the TLDR of it. But Strive, nothing is hard in here. Wild throw, that's just a DP kick, dog. That's not hard, right? So like, yeah. Hopefully they change things for the better, because there's still at least one more beta test, before it comes out next spring. So hopefully, because they've been taking feedback from the users.
They have confirmed that they're doing another beta?
And I'm pretty sure that's confirmed, isn't it?
I didn't hear nothing about them doing another beta.
I'm pretty sure they will.
I mean, I would assume that they would.
Yeah. Or at the very least, to test, like, whatever this rollback is.
Because I mean, I would assume that they would have to, because like to test a rollback, at least like the next beta would have to have a rollback in it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to Strive, to be honest. Like at first, I was kind of like upset about it, but the more I thought about it and the more I read the developer notes and everything, it's like they're legitimately taking the fans' consideration into account. They're legitimately doing everything. It honestly sounds like Strive will be fun to play and not as bad as I originally thought it would be. The only thing that I do not like about Strive that I hope to God that they don't fucking leave in there and they take that shit away is the fucking lobby system.
I mean,
That was a fucking joke.
It is a joke, but like, even if they don't change it, I mean, it doesn't affect the gameplay,
Dude,
Something
well,
that's
it
there
doesn't
for,
affect.
like, you know,
It
like,
doesn't, but it
if
did.
everything else about the game is good, and the lobby, you know, interface still looks like shit, I can live with that.
Well, I can live with that, but that's not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is where you gotta, with the fucking sword shit on how to connect with another player. We didn't find out to the last fucking day on how to get consecutive matches out of that. And it was still bugged.
Yeah.
Like, that's the shit that I hope to God that they legitimately fix. But no, I got a 2-year-old that's probably hungry, and I did promise I'm gonna go ahead and order out and get food and everything in, and I do want to get ready to play some fucking Tekken and shit, so I got some other shit that I gotta take care of. This is the reason why, like, honestly, I do miss the old days to a certain degree. Like, I love my son, don't get me wrong, but having kids is a fucking bitch.
Well, I told you to pull out back then, and somebody didn't listen. You reap what you sow, man.
I know, that's my...
I warned you multiple times. It wasn't just once.
I don't regret it, no.
No, multiple times.
It made me into a better person, I'm not gonna lie. It's made me into a better fucking person, though.
Yeah.
Like, that one thing I'll give that little 2-year-old son of a bitch, and I will fucking say it like that, is that he's made me into a fucking better person, because when I found out that she was pregnant and he was coming, it forced me to stop being a fucking child and fucking doing, like, just the basic jobs in order to make just enough money for the bills and like a video game here or there. Just that's it. You know, not to fucking make anything better of myself. Like, in regards to that, he has made me grow up to where it's a new. How can I put this? It's like in real life now, a fighting game. Every day I'm trying to improve in my job. I'm trying to improve in certain things in order to get somewhere better in life. Like, that's the first. That's how I see it.
Well, a lot of things in fighting games can actually be applied to real life.
Oh, you've proven that one too.
Multiple times, and I agree with it.
What was I gonna say? The last thing I was gonna say, I hope that when the PS5 comes, because PS5 comes out and all that crap, hopefully it is gonna allow us to do the play backwards compatibility with PS4. Otherwise, launch day is gonna be shitty.
Well, backwards compatibility is never a thing that concern me much, anyways. So. I'm not the audience they're shooting for when they do that, but for everybody else, it's good.
Well, from my understanding, with the PS5, I'll be able to download my PS4 games onto it and play them on there.
I just know I'm not getting it on launch.
I'll get it on launch. I got that shit pre-order. That's good.
Yeah,
I got like fucking 5. I got 5 people pissed off at me. Yeah, I won the lottery on that shit. I got that reservation email. I got so many people pissed off at me on that one.
Yeah, only game I'm looking forward to is Grand Blue Monster Hunter, and that's already PS4.
Well, I'll go ahead and let you go, and I'll go ahead and let the chat go and everything. I got other shit that needs to get done. I'll be back probably within 2 to 3 hours, if all that.
'Cause I gotta go run to the, I gotta go run to Burger King and shit pretty much for him. And I gotta go do some shopping before Walmart closes because this fucking quarantine, we still got that, even though we're in fucking phase 3, we still got fucking stores closing earlier than what they should be.
Weird. I don't have that issue in Vegas.
Wait, you don't have stores closing early over there still?
Nope.
The fuck?
I mean, if anything, like you know, certain restaurants, you know, started out just closing completely and then they reopened. But anything that stayed open never changed their hours, at least to my knowledge. So you know,
Well, for
grocery stores and everything was fine.
well, we got like a couple different restaurants. You could, like, April could testify to this. We got a couple different restaurants we used to eat at and stuff like this that they're like still fucking closed. They're like temporarily closed until we get back to full 100% capacity and stuff like that. And Walmart has changed its hours to where they close now at 7:30, even though we're in phase 3, where they used to close at like 12 o'clock at night, or even the 24-hour ones used to be open. They close because they got to clean the place and shit. So you only got a limited amount of time to where you can go do stuff, and it's like I was supposed to do it earlier today, but I just didn't feel like it. That's why I said I wanted to live stream. My son was asleep for a little while, and then he woke the fuck up, and I could hear him upstairs right now, fucking slamming his ass down on the ground again, like fucking the damn panda and fucking Tekken. But no, I'm gonna catch all y'all later. Right. You have yourself a good night, there, man.
You too, dude. Later.
Later. So yeah, you guys have a good one. If you're interested in Tekken 7, I will be playing it tonight. We'll probably even do an open lobby and shit like that. I'm gonna probably play some rank first, and then we'll do open lobby. Unless we get a lot of people who come and says, hey, we'll do open lobby first. So otherwise than that, you guys have a good one, and I'll chat back with y'all later. You have a good one too, Forget.